Hello, good morning students. Now in today's lecture we are going to solve some more additional questions which is not given in your textbook. I have noted some questions. I write the question on the board and then I'll give the solution. Got it? Let's see. Today's first question, I am having the question, if fx is equal to log 1 plus x upon 1 minus x, 1 plus x upon 1 minus x, then prove that f 2x upon 1 plus x square, f 2x upon 1 plus x square is equal to 2 times of fx. 2 times of fx. This is new question for you. Logarithms is not given in your book. Logarithm is not given in your book and in your syllabus also. So let us try. Very simple thing. Log 1 plus x upon 1 minus x, fx is equal to this much. Then we have to find log f 2x upon 1 plus x square we have to find. So check this, what is in place of x? If we have fx, then it is 1 plus x upon 1 minus x. So we have to find the value of f 2x upon 1 plus x square, 1 plus x square. So we have to write the value of x. We have to write the value of x. Got it? Wherever we have x, we will write this much. Simply in place of x, this much. So what can we write? We can write log 1 plus 2x upon 1 plus x square upon 1 minus 2x upon 1 plus x square. What I have done? Simply in place of x, when it was fx, so this much. So in place of x now we have this much. So in place of x we have to write this one. Got it? Now we have to simplify this. See, log by LCM 1 plus x square plus 2x upon 1 plus x square minus 2x. LCM will be cancelled. See, in the numerator we have 1 plus x whole square. Here we have 1 minus x whole square. So we have log of 1 plus x whole square upon 1 minus x whole square, or we can write log of 1 plus x upon 1 minus x whole square. Now I am giving the formula of log. You don't know, I think. If we have log m to the power n, try to understand. Exponent, when we have exponent, so the rule of exponent, this exponent will come first. Means we will have n log m. This is the formula. So here we have the same 1 plus x upon 1 minus x and its exponent is 2. So this 2 will come first. So we have 2 times of log 1 plus x upon 1 minus x, and see log 1 plus x upon 1 minus x is equal to what? Fx. So in place of this we can write 2 times of fx. This has to be proved. Got it? This is very simple question. This is the formula of log. Log m to the power n is equal to n comes first, n log m. This is formula of log in exponent. Got it? So we have this question which is not given in your textbook. So try to understand and practice it. Let's see another question. Another question, question number 2 in today's lecture. Question is, if f such that r to r, I am writing the question, if f such that r to r is defined by fx is equal to a to the power x upon a to the power x upon a to the power x plus under root a. This is the question, and given a is greater than 0, then we have to prove that fx plus f1 minus x, fx plus f1 minus x is equal to 1. This has to be proved. Got it? So already we have got the value of fx. If we can find the value of f1 minus x and add these two, we can get the result as 1. See, I am going to find f1 minus x, means wherever we have x, here fx, then so when we put 1 minus x, so in place of x what will put? 1 minus x. So this will be a to the power 1 minus x upon a to the power 1 minus x plus under root a, here only a. Now separate the exponents. We can write this a to the power 1 into a to the power minus x. We have separated the two powers, and upon a into a to the power minus x plus under root a. Now we have a trick here. Divide both numerator and denominator by a to the power minus x. See, dividing both numerator and denominator by a to the power minus x. This is trick. You have to learn this. So see, we have f1 minus x is equal to, see what I am writing, a into a to the power minus x upon a to the power minus x whole upon a into a to the power minus x upon a to the power minus x plus under root a upon a to the power minus x. So this will be cancelled. This will be cancelled. What we have? A upon a plus. This will come. This will come a to the power minus x. It is. This will come in numerator. So sign will change. So we have a to the power x into under root a. Got it? Now take under root a common from denominator. So we have f1 minus x is equal to a upon, if you take under root a common, so what we have here, under root a plus, under root a is common, a to the power x. Now this can be divided here. So if you divide this, I am writing it 2 times. A can be written under root a into under root a upon under root a times of under root a plus a to the power x. This will go. So finally what we have here, see, f1 minus x is equal to under root a upon under root a plus a to the power x. Let this be question number 2, and here which was given earlier, this is equation number 1. This is equation number 1. Adding 1 and 2. Adding 1 and 2. So what we have, fx plus f1 minus x is equal to, what is the value of fx? What is the value of fx? We have a to the power x upon a to the power x plus under root a plus, what is the value of this? We have under root a upon under root a plus a to the power x. LCM is same. So when we add this, so what we have, under root a to the power x plus under root a upon a to the power x plus under root a is LCM also. So this will go is equal to 1. So what we have, fx plus f1 minus x is equal to 1. This was to prove. This is interesting question, important question. So you can understand this, very simple question, logical question. We have to use the logic, and after that we can solve it. Got it? You can practice all these questions. Now I am giving one more question. See, question number 3. Question is, find the domain of the function. I am writing, find the domain of the function fx is equal to 1 upon log 3 minus x. 1 upon log 3 minus x. This is the function. Now try to understand. In case of logarithm function, in case of logarithm, I am giving the idea here. Log 1 is equal to 0. I think you don't know. Log 1 is equal to 0. And log 10 is equal to 1. Log 10 is equal to 1. So since it is fractional function, given that, see, given that fx is equal to 1 upon log 3 minus x. 1 upon log 3 minus x. So first thing, the value of 3 minus x must not be equal to 1, because I have told log 1 is equal to 0. So if 3 minus x is equal to 1, so it becomes 0. So 1 upon 0 function is not defined, and this is in denominator. So this value is more than 0. This value is more than 0. Denominator, then it should not be 0, then it should be more than 0, but not equal to 1. So here we have two cases. For domain of function 3 minus x is more than 0 and 3 minus x is not equal to 1. It should not be equal to 0, it is more than 0 and it is not equal to 1. Two cases. Send this x this side. So 3 minus x, sorry, 3 is greater than x, and solve this, bring this one this side. 3 minus 1 is not equal to x. So here we have x is less than 3 and x is not equal to 2. X is less than 3. Try to understand. X is less than 3, but less than 3, 2 is also there, but 2 will not be equal to 0. So what is the function? Less than 3 means minus nd to 2 and then afterward 2 to 3. Means you can understand like this. This is number line, this is minus nd and this is plus nd. X is less than 3. See here we have 1, 2, 3. X is less than 3, this direction, and x is not equal to 2. X is not equal to 2 means this 2 will not be included. So what is the domain? Means minus nd to 2 union 2 to 3. So we have open interval. So domain of function is minus nd to 2 union 2 to 3. This will be the answer of the question. This will be the answer of the question. Got it? Let's see one more question. We are given find the domain of the function. Question number 4. Find the domain of function fx is equal to 1 upon under root greatest integer x square minus greatest integer x minus 6. This is the question. Yes. So see, this is again fractional function and this one is in denominator, so it should not be equal to 0. Means the value of this will not be equal to 0. So let's see. For domain of function x square minus greatest integer x minus 6 is greater than 0. Greater than 0. Now let's solve this as quadratic equation. 3 2s are 6 and 3 minus 2 is 1. So what we have, see, x square minus 3 times of x plus 2 times of greatest integer x minus 6 is more than 0. Here we have x is common, greatest integer x is common. So what we have, greatest integer x minus 3 and plus 2 is common. We have here greatest integer x minus 3 is more than 0. So what we have, the factor x greatest integer x plus 2 and greatest integer x minus 3 is more than 0. So what we have, x greatest integer x is more than minus 2. This will go inside. So we have greatest integer x is more than minus 2 or greatest integer x is more than 3. More than 3 and sorry, it is more than, then it will be less than 3. One is more and other is less than 3. So what is the range? What is the domain? Let's see what will be its answer. Means this number, sorry, it is more than, means greatest integer x, this one is equal to, we can show it minus more than this one. It is, I think it should be less than, minus, it is less than, it is negative term, it is less than. Minus 3, minus 4, minus 5 and so on, and this one greatest integer x is equal to, we have 3, 4, 5 and so on. So what is the domain of the function? We have minus, it is going minus 3, minus 4, minus 5 and increasing up to minus nd, and here we have 3, 4, 5, means it is less than or equal to 4. It is less than or equal to 4. So what is the domain of function? Domain of function is minus nd to minus 2 union, minus nd to minus 2 union 4 to nd, union 4 to nd, because it is more than 3. It is more than 3. So more than 3 means 4, 5, 6, 7 and onward. So this will be the answer of the question. Got it? So very simple questions are, but it is logical question. So you should understand this. I am giving one more question. See, question number 5, if fx is equal to x minus 1 upon x plus 1, if fx is equal to x minus 1 upon x plus 1, then prove that it has two parts. I will solve one of the parts and you will solve the other one. So we have to prove that f1 upon x, f1 upon x is equal to minus fx, and second part is f minus 1 upon x, f minus 1 upon x is equal to, we have minus 1 upon fx, minus 1 upon fx. So simple question. I am solving the first part. Simply what to do? In place of x you have to write 1 upon x. In place of x you have to write 1 upon x. So I am writing f1 upon x is equal to, see, 1 upon x minus 1 upon x plus 1. What I have done? Just in place of x I have written 1 upon x. So f1 upon x is equal to, by LCM, 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. LCM will go. Take minus sign common here. f1 upon x is equal to minus sign common. We have x minus 1 and here we can write it is x plus 1. So x plus 1 upon x minus 1 is the function. So it can be written f upon 1 upon x is equal to minus fx. This was to prove in first part. In second part, you have to write minus 1 upon x in place of x and simplify. You will get this kind of the answer. Got it? So you have to try this second part yourself. So today we have solved 5 questions, and in my next lecture we shall see some more extra questions, or we can start the new topic. Till then, have a good day.